Welcome back to Wave of Dalker. This is going to be. It was going to be First Watch Friday, but I was like, you know what, we're going to make it Film Review Friday. So I can kind of talk about movies that I may have rewatched during the week. So, it's going to be First Watches, and then also, if I rewatch a film during that week, I'll also be talking about that. So, yeah, like and subscribe. And let's go. First up, Night of the Hunter by Charles Lawton. And I think this is the only film ever. Yeah, which is insane. Kind of goated. I think I need to rewatch it. It didn't really hit me as much as the consensus around it was, and obviously, you're not expected to watch or enjoy every film that everybody else does. But I thought this film looked incredible, but I felt it dragged on a little bit, and it was only 90 minutes, but I still felt there were some bits and pieces in here that I was just like, I could have done without this. I think the best sequences were when this guy, the evil guy, what's his name? Pal was chasing after John. Like one of the craziest sequences, like lighting wise. Let's actually see if I can find it. Yeah, you saw my review. It's like some devilish shadows in this. That really was like the case. I was like, damn, like this looks insane. The Night of the Hunter horse. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah. Oh my god.
Who are you?
I am Steve. In this world, anything you can imagine is possible.
Oh
my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, that's happening.
A Minecraft movie.
That's the clip I want to see. Like, the contrast and shadows in this movie are absolutely ridiculous, but this scene is like actually scary as fuck. Like, they think they've escaped and gotten to safety, and then this shit happens. Oh my god, dude. And this fucking song is scary as fuck. Look at that. Look at these shadows, dude. Really nice movie. And, it had the love and the hate thing, which I guess had been a thing for a while and not didn't originate and do the right thing. So that was neat. But yeah, this movie is freaky as fuck. Scary. But like I said, some parts didn't resonate with me. I felt it dragged on a little bit, but I still enjoyed it. Honestly, let's give it a like. But yeah, it just looked absolutely insane. Next up, Black Orpheus by Marcel Camus. I just had this film saved in HBO on Max for a while, and I was like, you know what? Let's check it out. Let's give it a watch. It was beautiful. It's the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, I believe it's how it's pronounced, but, retold through a Brazilian streetcar operator and a lady who's coming there to visit her cousin. Some wonderful sound design in this. I thought the costumes were also great. And there's also some really, really great colors and shadows in this one as well. Like that, if you've seen it, there's the sequence towards the end where, so Eurydice is she's going to see her cousin in Rio, but she's also escaping I believe an ex-partner, but her partner only shows up dressed up as Death. Let me see if I can find this. Black Orpheus Death. Spoilers. Yeah. Is it this one? No, I want the original one. Here's the whole movie.
You'll be back! Emus can't help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual!
Let's see. Because when Death shows up for the first time, it's freaky as fuck. Oh, here we go. Yeah, actually nailed it.
You see? Somebody's looking for you.
Who?
A man.
What's his name?
I don't know. He's a stranger.
Also, for the record, I didn't watch the dub. I watched with subtitles.
Oh, baby, you no need to be afraid. Zeko, go and tell him that she left for someplace.
It's him.
Who is she expecting?
No!
Calm down. He can't hurt you.
Like, dude, like, what the fuck? Fuck this guy.
Attach any importance to that.
Oh my god. It's fucking Skull Trooper. And there were like some really like inky, like black shadows in this, which I really love. And yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, if you know the story of Orpheus, very sad tale, and I thought this film was great. Next up, rewatched Lord of the Rings: Fellowship of the Ring. I mean, it's the first film in like the best trilogy fucking ever. This is my, I mean, I've seen this movie a million times. Sean Bean is so fucking good. I love Boromir. That's true. I thought he was great. I mean, but there's just like so many good scenes in this. Obviously, when they go into the Mines of Moria, the Balrog whole thing, and then once a scene that sticks out in my brain is when after Gandalf falls and they're all like mourning him on the top of the mountain, and then like Aragorn and Legolas are like rushing them to get out, and Boromir's like, "Give them a moment for pity's sake." I thought that was really great. Obviously, that final fight when Boromir dies defending the hobbits was great. That's a very, very emotional scene. And then like, you know, when they see the Guardians, that looked kind of bad. When they see the Guardians in the water, that's obviously a really great sequence. Fellowship of the Ring. Let's see. Guardians. What are they called again? Yeah.
Yargonath. Long have I desired to look upon the kings of old. My kin.
So sick. And that's my favorite piece of music from the film. It's a bit. So bad, dude. Such fucking good movies. Like, I could watch these every week. And it's one of those trilogies where it's like, God forbid it ever gets remade, and all the actors just are the characters. Like Viggo Mortensen as Aragorn, I think, is in like the pantheon, like Mount Rushmore of perfect castings, I think, in the history. At least in in terms of like movie series. Like, you know, there's really great, you know, standalone films with really great castings. But I don't know, I feel like when you think of like characters that embodied their role over, you know, 2 or 3 movies, I think Viggo Mortensen as Aragorn is like the best one. And even like Sarah McKellen as Gandalf. I mean, everybody was just their role, but I mean, like, you just like when I think of these films, I think of Viggo Mortensen's Aragorn and just how fantastic he is. And like, you think of like Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones. You think of like, you know, I don't know. I mean, you think of like Chris Evans, Captain America. Like, there's just like these iconic depictions. But I just think, I don't know. Whenever I think of these movies, I think of Viggo Mortensen's Aragorn. Just so incredible. And then we watched Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I'm not doing that woke Philosopher's Stone bullshit. That's all over in the UK. Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah, I mean, I think the first 3 films are my favorite. I think they kind of not lose the plot, obviously, because they're just going off the books, but I just think the first 3 are just so strong and the ones that I've seen the most, because we had them on DVD, so I definitely watched them a gazillion times. But I mean, John Williams' score, and another fantastic casting, like Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter is ridiculous, Emma Watson as Hermione, Rupert Grint as Ron, like everybody's just incredible. I just love the feel. Like obviously I didn't watch these during Christmas time, but I think these are very Christmas time movies. But yeah, I mean, and also Alan Rickman as Snape. Like, there's just so many fantastic casts in this film, and I don't know, it's very nostalgic. I really like this film. Next up, Crimson Tide by Tony Scott. I had this movie recommended to me as a really solid film after Gene Hackman's unfortunate passing. I was like, I'll check it out. Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman, like two of our most iconic American actors. And my review was a goddamn dynamo of American acting and charisma, plus some sick ass colors and shadows. That turns me on. Yeah, I mean, just a really tense, single location. Besides, those few opening scenes, they're just in the submarine the whole time. And just kind of seeing Hackman and Washington clash was a treat. They just have they ooze charisma, but it's kind of like they kind of have different ways of, like, I think there's kind of a silent resolve with Washington, but then Hackman just kind of has that, like, fiery kind of, that fiery spirit. But then Washington can also tap, like, they can both tap into either one, but I just think in this film you kind of see, like, the reserved Washington and then the fiery Hackman that just works so well together. It's like gas and a fire. Like, I think it's awesome. So many great scenes, and like the colors, like I said, are ridiculous. And also Viggo Mortensen's in this too. Crimson Tide scenes. Let's see.
Sir, we have a properly formatted emergency action message from the National Command Authority, sir. Request permission to authenticate, sir.
A lot of colors in it. Let's see. There we go. This is when they are fighting the Russian submarine. And there's so much sweat. Like, look at these colors.
Holy shit, sir! He's right on top of us! He's turning toward!
Yeah, everybody's so sweaty, especially like the helmsman. Like, he only has like 3 lines, but he's just this sweaty bastard, just steering the ship. It's so funny.
Sonar torpedoes in the water bearing 048050. Left full rudder, aye, sir.
Yeah, look like he looks like that the whole movie.
Sir, don't you want to fire back? Torpedoes are ready, sir.
No, we're in too close. Our weapons won't have time to arm. All ahead flank. Chief of the watch to maneuvering. Give me max speed now.
Maximum speed, aye,
Yeah, like James Gandolfini, Viggo Mortensen, Denzel Washington, Gene Hackman.
Let me know when our range to that cooler is open to 1,000 yards.
There's one of Steve Zahn's in this
Damn it,
too.
just shoot the fucker. What's 1,000 yards for? Because it takes 1,000 yards for the torpedoes to arm. Jesus, would you fuck to get on this ship? Come on, sonar. Torpedoes, 150 yards. It's closing.
Everybody's sweaty. There's awesome colors.
007.
Look at that. Ah, so sick.
Launch 4 countermeasures.
Countermeasures away, sir.
Like, that room was always green, and the room that Mortensen was in, like the weapons room, I think, was like red and blue. It was really neat. It was a really cool contrast.
They missed! They missed! They passed the stand and we're too close
Sweaty.
to arm, sir. Come on, sonar, range of the Akula, 950 yards and open.
Hella sweaty dudes. Really great. Check it out. Good movie. Black Bag by Steven Soderbergh, Fassbender, Cate Blanchett, Pierce Brosnan. Sleek and sexy with a score to match, Fassbender is the master of no wasted movements. I really like when Michael Fassbender is this kind of hyper-calculated, like, dude. I think that just really works with his skills. Like how he is in The Killer. I think he's also very like this as Magneto in the X-Men films. But yeah, I mean, this movie was a tight 90 minutes. Some really neat sequences. Cate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender, I want to see them in a million more movies together. I love both of them, and I really love Fassbender. But yeah, I mean, just I don't want to spoil it too much. It just came out. Go see it in theaters. But yeah, I mean, it's just sleek and sexy and like snappy, and it's really neat with some. I think Fassbender and Cate Blanchett are the standouts. Obviously, I think there's some overacting with these other 4 pivotal characters in some sequences, but I mean, watch it just for Fassbender and Blanchett. That's really all you really want to see. Next up, rewatched Blade Runner 2049 by Denis Villeneuve. I gotta DVD of this, I think, last week. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of the more visually gorgeous films of the last, like, of the century, honestly. Like, it's just, like, Roger Deakins is absolutely, like, outside of himself in this film. It's ridiculous. Also a really awesome score. Let's see. Blade Runner 2049 scenes. There's like one specific scene because I want to get like this one piece of score that I think is insane. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
What exciting benefits do you get as a Hertz Gold Plus Rewards member?
You get to skip the line and go right to your car.
Yeah. That fucking like motorcycle rev is so fucking sick. It's just fucking badass. Like, it's, oh my god, it's so fucking good. Yeah, I mean, this whole movie is just awesome, awesomely sickly cool. Yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Really good movie. I think Zimmer did the score. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I don't know if I like this one or the original more, but I mean, I did say ridiculously impressive for a sequel to be just as amazing as the predecessor. Like, yeah, I mean, I was like trying to think in like because there's not a lot of, you know, I mean, there are, I don't know what I'm saying, but you know, there's this in Blade Runner 2049. I think you can like, it's like a coin flip as to which one you kind of prefer on each day. And it's impressive how Villeneuve nailed the tone and the feel of the first one and this one. Like, it feels like it's like in the exact same Los Angeles, albeit, you know, 30 years later in the timeline. But I think Villeneuve did a great job. Like, it feels like it's in like the same like locations. I thought that was really neat. So who's calling, man? But yeah, I mean, just really strong stuff. Really awesome. Watch it if you haven't. It's awesome. Next up, 12 Years a Slave by Steve McQueen. It's just, it won Best Picture. It's incredibly, it's just powerful. I mean, there's just so many sequences where it's just like there's uncomfortable but necessary, just long takes, and it really just tells the story of this, you know, tormented black man over like 12 years of his life who was just kidnapped from his family and was a slave. And it's just, I don't know, it's really not my place to speak on this as a, you know, a white man, but I just thought it was just a wonderful film with some ridiculous performances, and it was just deeply impactful and powerful and poignant. And yeah, I mean, I thought everybody was, Fassbender was like particularly just like wickedly evil and weird. Giamatti, like for his very short time, was also just like, I just couldn't, it was just these like slimy slave owner bastards, dude. It was ridiculous. Really good. I think Lupita Nyong'o won Best Supporting Actress, and well deserved. She was incredible. And finally, I rewatched Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. I know, obviously, all three of these films are critically acclaimed and touted. Return of the King obviously swept the Oscars, but I think this is my favorite. I think this is my favorite of the three. I think there's just, I mean, obviously, the Battle of Helm's Deep is ridiculous. Reclaiming Rohan, the Ents attacking, fucking Isengard. Just so many great scenes. And like a scene that sticks out for me particularly is when Frodo, Sam, and Smeagol are like making their way to Mordor, and then they happen upon the hill, and they see that army with like the elephants crossing. I just thought that and then Faramir and the like Gondor Rangers or whatever attack them. I thought that I always like that scene just because I think that ridge looks really like just lovely. Let me see if I can find that. I probably can't. I don't know what I'm saying. The Two Towers scenes. Full movie. Let's see. whatever. It's probably my favorite of the three. And yeah, I mean, it's just awesome. All these movies are ridiculous. Good stuff. Those are the movies that I watched this week. Let me know what movies you watched this week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Almost baseball season. Exciting stuff. Peace out.